नमस्कार, आपका दोस्त सीए मनमोहन जिंदल. We were discussing on the expectations of the regulator from the insolvency professional in the last video, and we have covered the 8 slides in that video. Today we shall discuss on delay in complying the timelines. Delay in complying the timelines. So timeline are the soul of the insolvency and bankruptcy code. Time is very, very crucial. Regulator expects that every case should be resolved in a agreed timeline issued by the court. And the regulator observed on the part of the insolvency professional. यदि कोई इंसॉल्वेंसी प्रोफेशनल टाइमलाइन में देरी करता है तो वह कंटामिनेशन माना जाता है. Procedure are a part of total compliance with the law, and hence it is necessary to comply with the timelines as prescribed. So time is money. Treating like that, everything should be time bound. In the matter of Royal Oak Steels Limited, Private Limited, there were multiple delays with respect to complying with the required statutory timelines. Delay of 8 months in appointing registered valuers. It should be appointed in the month of December 19, however, appointed in August 2020. So, in the fifth COC meeting dated 24 July 2020, it was resolved to apply for the liquidation. However, liquidation application was filed on 21st November 2020 after 4 months. So, there is a delay of 4 months. Transaction audit was completed. However, no further action was taken by the IP. The agenda of fifth COC meeting dated 21 July 2020 had the agenda to discuss transaction-based audit report. However, as per the minute, no such discussion on the transaction audit report was made. Delay of 1 month in submission of the report certifying the constitution of the COC. The report was required to be submitted to the adjudicating authority on 21st November 2019. However, it was submitted on 23rd December 2009. So, IP had submitted that due to COVID-19, the delay was occurred and the same is taken as a legal. Non-ratification of Regulation 34 of IBBI regulations, those also states that the committee shall fix the expenses to be incurred on or by the resolution professional. The expenses shall constitute insolvency resolution process fees cost. Here explanation is that for the purpose of this regulation, expenses include the fees to be paid to the resolution professionals, fees to be paid to the insolvency professional entity, if any यदि है, or fee to be paid to the professionals, if any, and other expenses to be incurred by the resolution professional. So these are comes under the expenses. It is necessary to get the expenses ratified by the COC and also to provide the documents to the internal inspection authority or the other authority as the case may be. It is the duty of the IP to maintain transparency in all process of CIRP and to ensure that all documents must be maintained and all approval must be duly complied. In the matter of Royal Oak Steels Private Limited, it was observed that fees was not ratified from the COC. For instance, 3,45,000 was paid to the other professionals, 50,000 was paid to the accounting professionals. However, no details on the same were mentioned in the minutes. Moreover, no engagement letter for the appointment of professional was provided. Since the relevant documents were made available to the IIP, the DC has taken a union for the same. In the matter of Shipbreaking Private Limited, it is observed that IP did not get the fees ratified from COC. IRP fees mentioned at rupees 5,40,000, amount ratified by the COC is 3,50,000. Additionally, on the contrary, as per appointment letter was issued to the IRP fees only 80,000 was mentioned. So there is a mismatch in the reporting portals at the three sites. So inspecting authority observed that no uniformity in the reports. Different amount has been mentioned in different documents. Fees of legal profession is maintained at rupees 4 lakh and rupees 30,000 as mentioned as amount ratified by the COC. However, no such amount was deliberated or approved in COC minutes. मिनट्स में है ही नहीं. Verbally approval का कोई meaning नहीं unless and until it is not recorded into the minutes. Non-maintenance of records. Section 2082 of the IBBI states that every insolvency professional shall abide by the following code of conduct: to take reasonable care and diligence while performing the duties, to comply with all requirements, terms and conditions specified in the bylaws of the insolvency professional agency of which he is a member, to allow the insolvency professional agency to inspect his records, his books of accounts, his working papers, to submit a copy of the records to every proceeding before the adjudicating authority, to the board as well as to the insolvency professional agency of which he is a member, and to perform his function in such manner and subject to such conditions as may be specified. Further, it is the duty of the IP to maintain transparency. It is very, very important in all the process of CIRP and ensure that our document must be maintained and all approval must be duly complied with. The IP did not provide the complete records in his assignment to the inspecting authority or the regulator, that is the engagement letters, report certifying constitution of COC, proof of circulation of notice, agenda, minutes, signed attendance sheets, copy of IM, list of creditors, etc., etc., it will be treated as contravention. So be aware that IP is very, very bound from the law that he should work in a very, very fast, transparent, and speedy manner. So this is from my side. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. नमस्कार.